Hello! So it's Wednesday. Wow, a beautiful Wednesday morning, and we're back. Another entertaining edition of Wake Up Nigeria is
indeed.
About to begin.
Yeah, the week is flying by really, really quickly, and we are loving it. Hopefully, you are too. It's 7 a.m.
Of course.
And I walked in today and everybody was just looking sleepy.
Everybody was like, so we added like some extra makeup so that all the dark circles can just be hidden, like we're coding it. But we are here to make sure that your morning is starting the right way. So we're putting an extra effort in there just for you.
But of course, if you need to get to work, you need to get going as soon as possible. But if you have to do that, you can check us out on our website at tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook.
Yes, indeed.
That's happening right now. If you want to participate in the show, use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. We're
just here to make sure that you are served everything hot and fresh. My name is Titilayo Oyinson.
And I'm Yomi Owope. Now, our chef is stuck in traffic. So we just had to put that in there.
So I'm laughing now because this is something that we do everything possible to avoid, but it still catches up with us.
So Titi is going to be making...
Wow.
Mike is in the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing there.
Mike has, for some reason, taken over the kitchen.
I don't know what this is.
He's got a contraption, a blender.
Do you know what that is?
Hold on. And one I'll give me.
With his Wakanda shirt. Like, I don't understand.
Is that a spoon in the blender?
Ah.
You do realize that
the kitchen.
It's supposed to be the other way round, right? The spoon is supposed to go in the other way. It's supposed to...
Mike, you should open the cupboard up there.
Yeah.
Check for stuff that we can move around this morning.
Maybe Mike will...
Because something has to happen.
Today.
Something has to happen in the kitchen this morning. If the chef doesn't show up.
All right. So we're good.
Looks like things are taking shape.
Yes, they are. Well, hopefully he won't break anything before the show is over. We will try and back him up if we can.
Yeah, don't worry. No worries this morning. Now, straight to this morning's highlights. Family planning. Now, we do that every once in a while, and it has a lot of benefits. Now, did you know that, of course, Dr. Jagun will be joining us this morning to talk about the socio-economic benefits of family planning. Having less children has economic benefits, definitely.
Now, a new phone from Huawei just hit the market, and the company's PR manager, Abiola Fagbayi, will be here to display and talk to us, tell us loads more about this new addition to the smartphone market.
And Nigerian gospel artist, Mr. Jaga, or Jaga Testimony, will be on the show today, performing his hit track.
Let me tell you this, go and call you Lord. Jehovah Ginger, Jehovah Ginger. I call him Jehovah Swagger, Jehovah Swagger. I call him Jehovah.
Research has shown that one of the biggest fears that many nurture when entering a long-term relationship, such as marriage, is domestic violence. Zuriel Olowe will be here to give us an insight into understanding the signs.
And of course, singing If We No Get Money, Waiting We Gain. That's the song of the moment. And guess who will be joining us?
If we don't get money, waiting we gain. Really? Okay, so in the Nigeria of the moment.
Yeah. That's the song that everyone is singing right now. It's on everyone's lips. Now, Victor Ad is going to be joining us today on the show.
Waiting we get.
Very nice song.
So
really good song.
It has spirit. The song has spirit. So it just
it's deep. You know why the song is deep? Because the Bible says that in vain will a man wake up very early in the morning and go to bed late at night.
Wow.
But if you don't get money, what you gain? Do you get, like, what's the gain from waking up at 4 and going to bed at midnight without money?
So it's not about, you see, I've learned, when we have motivational speakers come in to talk about how waking up early, sleeping late, and all that. You see, our productive hours are different. Yeah. There's some people that will just work for 30 minutes and what they would achieve will be much more than what you would do in 12 hours.
Exactly.
Very
we
true.
operate different. It happened in school. So people will just read 1 hour to the exam. Others will read from the semester beginning, and you will still fail.
And I actually heard the same thing
So
about...
you need to know what works for you.
I heard the same thing about WizKid. So you see how some people spend like 3 days, 1 week writing a song.
Yeah.
Sometimes, all he needs to do is hear a beat, and he's just in the studio. So he could be playing with the guys for maybe the whole night.
Yeah.
And by 4 a.m., he just starts
Just
flowing into the mic, and that's it.
Wow.
And sometimes 1 or 2 takes and it's done.
What?
Interesting stuff. But it does make me ask this question about productivity. How many hours of the day are we actually productive? So, for instance, we come into the office after maybe 3 hours of traffic, and you first of all have to wind down for like 45 minutes, like, man. Then you're
And
going
tell
to
the
look
horror
for
story from
coffee.
the traffic.
Coffee,
You're
exactly.
gisting with somebody in the next cubicle, left
You know,
and right.
I-
Man, did you see that? Hold up.
And that's the thing. You know, the many stories. I just wish I had like 4 or 5 minutes to talk about this. Many stories have been going around. You know, it's been on motivational speakers and what they say and what you hear outside there. Look, man. See, life is tailor-made for each person. Life is, I don't know, exclusively made for each person.
Exactly.
There's no shortcut. 6 + 1 is 7. Same way 4 + 3 is 7. Doesn't necessarily mean there's one way.
I don't know what you're trying to break down there.
Oh, you
It
understand?
sounded like math for Amba and
You know,
Ruby.
yeah,
But,
let's make it that 6
+ 1, 5.
Let's not do
5 + 2.
What up, Nigeria? This is Wake Up Nigeria, and this is Mayor Faith, your trainer. We're going for our workout this morning. Let's start by stretching out. Come on, everybody, let's go up this way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you push it up, take it forward to the side, take it up very quickly. Let's go. 1, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The other side, take it to the other side this way and stretch it out. Come on, 1, 2, 3. You have to stretch it out to show your side this way. Come on, 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you take it forward this way, then you go down. Come on. And you squat it out. That's it. Come on, go. 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's go out this way. Come on, everybody, jump it out. Come on, jump it out. That's it. Stationary running. Come on. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go up this way. That's 1, 2, 3. Elbow press. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you go this way. That's it. Elbow press. Go. 1. That's forward. That's 2. That's it. 6. 6 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And take it up this way. Come on. 1. It's 2. 3 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I go this way. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go down this way. And you stretch it out this way. Come on. You sit and you punch. Come on. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And punch it out to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Now look at my legs. Look at my legs. You have to turn it out this way and punch. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And take it down, down, down. Go. 3 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you go to this side this way. We're going on down this side. And you go down this way. Come on, just work it out. Work it out. And go down. Check it out this way. Come on. There you go. Breathe.
Breathe.
Take it up. Come on. Go in again. You do this about 5 to 10 times. Take it out. Come on. You're almost done. Come on, you're almost done. You're going down. That's it. Last one. Come on, take it down. Now you go this way. Come on, that's it. Go, go, go. Don't stop it. Come on. Take it in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Come on back this way. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And you go down again this way. Come on. Let's ball. 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 All right. Let's get out this way now. Let's get out this way. Just the last exercise. And you jump it out. 1, 2, and 3. Come on, let's go back to. Let's go for a break now. Thank you very much, people.
Hey, okay now. That's it. Chef in the house.
Hi guys.
So tell us, how did you get it? What happened? What happened?
Man,
what
it was
happened?
crazy. The traffic situation is bad.
From the island,
From
right?
the island, yeah, really terrible.
You had to do like 260 on the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it's great you're here. Thank God you came in without any issues. You're here. So, what do we have for? Oh boy, this is long. I mean, I can take over the kitchen. You can go now. This one I can arrange this one myself. Okay, but what are we doing this morning?
So today we're making pasta and pepper chicken. Yeah.
Pasta and pepper.
Pepper
Very straight
chicken
and
and
simple.
pepper, yeah,
I like
very
the
easy.
straight up to the point. Not this one that will give me long name, paragraph and sentence for just this thing. So what do we have? What are our ingredients? What are we?
We're using curry, we're using thyme, we're using tomatoes, chicken.
Let's get them out. Let's get them out. Let's get them out. Let's get them out. Let's do them. Okay, as you can see there.
We have our
There's
pepper.
pasta, tomato puree. Wow, I like the way that sounds. Tomato puree. Sounds like you know what you're saying. There's onion, there's garlic, there's salt, there's curry, and there's thyme. The name here, Fusili. Hey, Fusili pasta. What makes it Fusili?
Because it's twisted.
It's twisted.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay. Twisted.
Any pasta that is twisted like this is called fusilli pasta.
Fusilli pasta.
Yeah.
Great. So fusilli pasta.
So
and we have our chicken here. This is our pepper. This is our puree, tomato puree. Right? Why is it puree?
it's pure because it's been turned into like a sauce.
Okay, people will call it tinto. This is what they call tin tomato.
Tin tomato, yeah, basically.
This is a basic language. Tin tomatoes.
So we have our cucumber for garnish.
What about cucumber? I'm not holding that. no pun intended. Okay, and this is what's this?
Green pepper.
Bell pepper. Green pepper,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get to it. Let's get get started.
We have our water steaming already.
Okay, yeah, our water is steaming, so we have to get this. Has it? Okay, it started.
It started.
It's on.
So right now we'll have to parboil our pasta.
Okay. I heard something about when you parboil pasta, it's always good to sieve out water.
Yeah.
You don't allow the water dry up in the pasta.
No.
Why so?
Because if you allow the water dry up, it becomes sticky.
Sticky. Does that apply to rice also?
No, not really.
Not really, right?
Yeah,
so if I do white rice, you can allow the...
You can, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
you can.
So it doesn't apply to rice because I actually don't like it sticky. I like the grains to stand out and same for any kind of starch.
Most times I like to add granite oil inside the water.
Why so?
It helps it be slimy and also prevents stickiness also.
Wow, great.
So
Man, just learned that one today. That's quite something. Okay, so how are we preparing the chicken now? What else?
Yeah, our chicken
what's the
basically
preparation going to be like?
Would have to parboil our chicken.
Okay.
With onion and we'll have it here. We'll have
the cucumber will be for the finishing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll have a little bit of this.
Okay. When what does marinating? When you have to marinate?
Marinate. Okay.
How long do you marinate if you have to marinate for something? How long do you marinate?
Marinating depends on who is making the food.
Okay.
Some people marinate chicken for up to about a week.
A week?
Yeah, a full week.
And what kind of
and
sauce?
Trust me,
it
depends. It depends on the flavor you're looking for. Some people use lemon. Some people use lemon with other spices.
So you just
place it, then put it inside a nylon bag.
Okay.
Pat it, then put it inside the refrigerator.
Wow.
Now, what you notice is after it has stayed that long, you have this whole spices inside. So by the time you have a bite, you can compare a one-day marinated chicken with like a one-week marinated chicken.
Wow. So. Now that's quite something. Now, but then the part of boiling, sometimes we boil to allow.
Boil, yeah. Boiling covers up for like marination.
Okay, but then if I boil with the same ingredients I used to marinate, I still can't get the same feel.
No, you can. You can, but not. It won't be like when it was marinated.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try that. Imagine marinating our soup. Wow. You get asun normally. His pepper there, just marinate some asun there. Man, that's quite something. Okay, so it's boiling. So what else? What else do we need to get done here?
We're spicing our chicken.
Okay.
Now, this process I'm using here is called steaming.
Steaming.
I haven't added.
And this one even spread. I was just making it to make it an even spread, you know. Make it make sense. And then for the onions, I like putting onions. Okay, if I'm putting it early, I don't like onions boiling till like everything goes out. I like onion quite raw. So it's like one of the last things I put. Even if I put in early, I put it in much later, so that it has that raw feel. You know, like as though you're taking it with sweet.
Some people don't even like seeing onions in their food. Like
that. I didn't. But then when I grew up, when I started eating suya, you know, for you to get correct suya, so the onion has to be raw. So man, I had to start eating onions. I had to. But growing up, man,
I've always loved onions.
Yeah.
My dad used to prepare this local salad, and it has lots of onions inside.
Whoa, abacha.
I'm
jumping into that abacha here. Okay, there's this story online about one lady in Owerri that decorates the pan of abacha.
I saw that.
You need to see that decoration.
That's art.
Chef V, don't you think we should do abacha here someday? That would make sense.
I'll put that into consideration.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should. To make sense, some correct African salad there. Nice one. Very, very fresh. So how's our chicken doing?
Yeah, it's going great.
Is there any oil inside or is it just pure water?
This chicken oil actually coming out here.
Are you going to fry this later?
Yeah, I'll fry this for a bit.
Okay.
So right now I'm just cooking it with the liquid is bringing out.
Okay, but then I found out there's some people that just fry chicken directly without boiling.
Yeah.
Why is there any?
Like I said, it depends on the person cooking.
Okay.
You know, one thing about cooking is your method might not be the same method with another person, but you achieve great end results.
Yeah, end results and all that.
So
what you do,
you know, yeah, exactly.
Your own way. Oh my. Great. Chicken is already looking very, very making sense. Okay, so while I set this up with Chef V and we're getting Fusili spaghetti, Fusili pasta and our chicken ready, let's head over to Yomi. We're looking at a new Huawei phone and Yomi is there to talk about it. Hello, Yomi.
Hi, Mike. Thanks so much for that. Now, of course, we'll be talking about the Huawei phone later on, but now we have another conversation with a gentleman here who's the COO of Starcom Media Perspectives. That's Mr. Jude Odia. How you doing, sir?
Very well.
All right, so you're joining us this morning to talk about a new report that just came out on the advertising industry in Nigeria. Talk to us about it.
Okay, some years back, we did a gap analysis in our industry, and we discovered that to a large extent, our industry was underreported. And so they need to begin to articulate things that are important about our industry. But then we also discover that information is good, but bringing out insights and more importantly, intelligence that is needed for informed decision was much more important. So what we do every year is aggregate a lot of information from different sources, global, local, spend, behavioral patterns, you know, things that will shape or that shapes media and put it into one book.
Yeah.
And more importantly, begin to bring out snackable insights that will help clients, that will have TV stations and media station, operators begin to take informed decisions. This year, what we did was we said, look, hard copy is one trend that is dying globally.
Yes.
All right. On any press or magazine must know that you need to have a robust online presence. We discovered that, as it were, the app was very necessary because a lot of people spend more time with their mobile phone than the television. The tube you see today is now the second screen.
Exactly. It's what you go to at night or, you know, late, just
your
catch
first
up
screen is your mobile phone. So say, why leave it in a book, okay, that people hardly read? So we had to now put it as an app on your mobile phone.
So it's now an app?
On your mobile phone.
Wow, okay.
So the essence is let people have it, use it, and more importantly, begin to understand that media information, data, insights can help even smaller businesses do well.
Exactly, but that's where I'm going with this because, you know, I know that we have the big spenders, the MTNs of this world, Coca-Cola, the big guys that do billions in spends every year. Where, you know, when you're talking about the little guy, you know, how do they get into, become a part of this whole process of even getting a little bit of that share of advertising based on how much money they have?
So the first thing is, who are my consumers? There are some brands today that everybody is not your consumer, okay? You need to know your consumer. You need to know where they are. What use is it spending money to actually put adverts where your people are not? So if there are small businesses that are typically niche businesses that do not have to advertise to everybody, all you need to do is identify where they are and advertise to them. So the point to note is that whatever it is that you have in terms of budget, 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, you can do advertising.
Okay, so I like that because, you know, a lot of people always think that, oh, I have to be on radio or I have to advertise on TV, and everybody knows that TV is expensive. So what you're saying now is that if I'm a small business, you know, having that app, I can then decide that, okay, you know what, I can spend just a little bit of amount in this area, maybe just online, and then be able to get...
Let me give you an instance. American military is not... The strength of the American military is not in their might, in the armory. Their strength is in the intelligence.
Right.
So the American guys will tell you this is the potential flashpoints across the world. And they will tell you to a large extent, these and these and these persons are under our red black book. So the point is, if you have intelligence, you know what to do. The first thing is to have intelligence, because there are some SMEs that we have in our kitty right now that actually haven't spent up to 100,000 naira, but they are seeing 30%, 40% incremental.
I mean, this is like news to me because...
not just on their revenue, but even on their income.
This is like news to me because when you talk about Stockholm media perspective, you're thinking, oh, exactly like I said before, you know, the FMCGs and telecoms companies. But now you're saying that SMEs can approach you using through the app and, you know, be able to access some services and, you know, based on their budget.
What we did last year, early this year, is to segment our business to say that, yeah, we know we're a big agency, one of the leading agencies, and to a large extent we have big portfolio accounts. We have a business segment that attends to them. So strategy, buying, all of those things. But we also have a small unit we call the consulting and advisory services. In that department, we don't execute. All we do is brain power. Okay? We take your business, we take, to a large extent, all the variables that make up the business, and we give you advisory services on how to grow your business. So we have a segmented business that can attend to every client that is there out there. Don't be scared to say, oh, this agency is big, we can't work for them or we can't work with them. We have a solution for everybody. Our pricing regime is flexible. Sometimes it doesn't have to be cash. Okay, there are very many ways to get things done.
Absolutely amazing. Stockholm Media Perspective. And what's the name of the app?
So the app is Nigerian Media Guide.
Nigerian Media Guide.
Yes, Nigerian Media Advertising Guide. So what you
just download and then,
yes, what you do is simple. Go to your Google Play Store and you just click and you see MMAG and you just click and it goes. Very simple.
It just gives you all the metrics and all the reports and all the things.
I was talking to somebody not quite long and I said, I just showed the person something. So this is your Let me just give you an instance.
Okay, I'm not sure we have much more time for that now. We probably have to round off. Okay. But we want people to check it out, Nigerian Media Guide.
Nigerian Media Advertising Guide.
Nigerian Media Advertising Guide. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Hopefully some small businesses can benefit from this new innovation. All right, we're going to take a break now, and there's more on Wake Up Nigeria after this.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, the need for family planning can never be overemphasized. Joining us this morning to talk about the socio-economic benefits of family planning is doctor in the house, Adinike Jagun. Now, she's a medical doctor and public health expert with over 10 years of experience working on health development projects related to maternal, newborn, and child health. You're very welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
All right, so I know you've talked about this at length. I've read some of your articles and so much work you've done. But in your opinion, do you believe that families who do practice family planning are better off than families that don't?
Thank you for that question. So basically, family planning really is just a rational decision between individuals and couples about how many children they want to have and then how they want to space those children. So you can really use family planning for childbirth spacing or childbirth limiting. Okay. Now, a lot of research has gone into looking at what are the health benefits of family planning, how does it affect the economy, the society. And so they found out that couples or women who have a lot more children tend to be unhealthier in terms of health issues, maybe post-delivery, they don't get enough time to rest between one child and the other, they are breastfeeding and they are pregnant again, and all that cycle going back and forth affects their health. And then in terms of the resources available for the family to do other things apart from feeding the children, for instance, they would have to prioritize between providing food or going to school, for instance, or providing food or accessing healthcare, for instance. So you find that the family is stretched in terms of resources. They cannot have any savings. They cannot invest. The woman cannot go back to work because she's constantly in the reproductive cycle, as it were. So all the research is there. The statistics are there that families who plan the number of children they want to have based on available resources, based on even the emotional and mental capability of the family, do better than families families who actually who don't do family planning. So the couples who actually practice family planning tend to do better in terms of socioeconomic development. They can move out of poverty. They have better health outcomes than families who don't practice family planning.
All right. Now, so there are a lot of myths around it, around reasons why some families in generations before have not done it. Yeah. And there are a lot of families who just believe it's not for them, really. Yeah. Have you ever had to deal with, counseling or talking to families about this? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we in Africa generally, we're a pronatal society. We like to have children. We want to have lots of babies, And that's not a bad thing in itself, but then you also have to look at the impact it has on the health of the mother, on the family and societies and all of that. One unfortunate thing that chases people away from family planning really is the myths and misconceptions. So somebody hears about one person who had a negative side effect of family planning, and she goes around telling 100 other women who decide that, if it didn't work out for that person, it's not going to work out for me. But they forget that family planning is something that is a specialized service. It is tailored to an individual woman. What makes me different from you, it's a doctor that will be able to understand, or a health practitioner that will be able to say, okay, you know what, why don't you go for this method and let her go for another method? What works for you might not work for me. So one thing that myths and misconceptions do is that it just spreads a lot of rumors about side effects. I personally am using a modern family planning contraceptive method. I'm perfectly happy with it. I can go back to work. I can support my family, and so if someone asks me, they will think, oh, if she can do it and she's great, then maybe I should try it too. So we need more of that positive conversation around family planning. It has really helped a lot of women, to have better lives and more productive lives. More families, are doing better because of it. So less attention to the negativity around it and more to the positive side of using family planning. So it's really just about who is telling the story, really, about family planning.
I'm really happy you said the word story here. Yes. Because there are some stories that you hear and you're wondering, how did they come about this really weird story, and how did they get this far from point A to point B, where they just decide, you know what, I'm not going for it. I like the fact that you also said that you have a family planning method in place right now. I do myself, you know, and I've had to in turn actually counsel some women in my industry about it. But what about contraceptives in general? Are there any new innovations that have just hit the market?
Well, what has happened really is that there have been advancements on the current methods. For example, the intrauterine device, IUDs, implants. So they are taking feedback from women about side effects, and they are coming up with new ways to, you know, minimize side effects and increase the benefits. Hopefully, that would change the perception about family planning generally. But one really interesting innovation now is that we are coming for the men.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're coming for the men. So there's new innovations for men.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, so we are having, there's clinical trials going on for a pill for men.
Wow.
So, yeah, so men can be really supportive to the whole process too by saying, you know what, sweetie, don't worry, I've got this. I will take the pills on your behalf, you know, if it's not working for you. So it's something that's undergoing clinical trial, and I'm, you know, really hoping and being optimistic that that option is now available, because it kind of reduces the amount of pressure women have to make decisions about family planning if it's something that the man can also opt in to also take up that responsibility.
All right then, I'm very happy to hear that. Now I have a huge smile on my face.
Okay.
And is there any way I can sign up for that clinical trial? I'm just joking.
All right.
But there were some images that I saw earlier, some statistics, some charts. What were they about, those charts that you mentioned?
Okay, so basically I just wanted to touch on the population pyramid, which is basically looking at the age structure of a population of a country. So traditionally, in the past, we've always had a broad base of the pyramid. That means we have a lot of children, and then this, it narrows down going towards the top. That means a lot of children die before they get to the adolescence. Even more people die by the time they're becoming adults, and then even more people die by the time they become old, which is like a natural progression of events. But the population pyramid that gives you the real economic benefits is more of a rectangular shape rather than a triangular shape. Really. So what that means is that most of the children who are born survive into adolescence, survive into adulthood, and then just start to die off when they become old, which makes a lot of sense. So what we are hoping for is that Nigeria transitions from that traditional triangular shape to a more rectangular shape of the population pyramid.
Family planning can
Family
help.
planning absolutely helps with that, because you have less children at the bottom, and then you spend more resources trying to ensure that those that you have, you can take care of them up to adulthood.
I have to say a big thank you to you, Dr. Nike Jagun here. Thank you. Thank you. Quite a lot has been clarified on today's show, and hopefully you can check out some more information about family planning online. Please give us your comments and contributions online as well with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria. We're heading over to a performance now. It's all about the music and fun on Wake Up Nigeria.
Hi. Somebody. That's the money, Mr. Jagger. Yeah. Only to my testimony of what the Lord has done for me. My eyes just see my hands of blood of His goodness and mercy. Hold on. Give me life, give me peace. I wonder what I did that makes you love me like this. Oh Lord, oh, give me life, give me peace. I can't deny what you did. You make my life sweet. I will call you different name like call you Jehovah Nisi, Jehovah Nisi. I will call you Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Jireh. I will call you Jehovah Eloi, Jehovah Eloi. Me papa me oh. Let me tell you this, go and call you Lord. Jehovah Ginger, Jehovah Ginger. I call him Jehovah Swagger, Jehovah Swagger. I call him Jehovah Bashiri, cause I'm not Bashiri. Me papa me oh. Yeah. Forever we testify, forever we glorify of your goodness and your mercy. What you do, no man can do. Listen, let me tell you what you did. Hey, listen. You make them blind to see,
Hello, good morning. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Now, we like our mornings to be fun, and it's not quite over yet. Tons of stuff still coming your way.
Yes, there is. The reason why we pop up on your screens every single day is because we have something special always to give to you on the show. So we look forward to it, like you are, for still another 45 minutes to go. Are you ready for this?
Honestly, I'm ready to eat. Man, Chef V is doing some damage on my belly, man. What? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm seeing some chicken. I'm seeing some,
Ooh.
you know.
Goodness me.
Nice things going on in the kitchen there.
Are you sure you can't hear my tummy rumbling? Like, the microphone is very close. I'm worried. Like
Probably the viewers at home can
hear it, right?
But we're live right now on tvcontinental.tv. Don't forget, and on Facebook as well, at TVC Connect.
With our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria, you can make some comments, you can make a contribution, you can tell us what to do next. We don't mind. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oinson.
And I'm Yomi Open. Our research has it that one of the biggest fears many nurture when entering a long-term relationship, such as marriage. Marriage is a long-term relationship.
Yes, of course.
Okay. It's domestic violence. That's the biggest thing. Not even just long-term relationships, but Zuriel Olowe will be here to give us some insight into understanding the signs of a dangerous guy or woman.
Or a dangerous girl.
Exactly.
We've heard a lot of a lot of different conversations happening on this issue of domestic violence. Big deal. And well, there's so much to actually talk about when it comes to the way people react to different situations, the way they are as human beings. But we didn't get to talk earlier about Uncle Chale and Auntie Camilla that came yesterday.
What are we going to talk about them?
No, we just wanted to talk about it, you know.
Thought you didn't
the royal family.
I thought your time in UK was not so...
No, see. Calm down. Calm the F down. You know what? When it comes to traditions, you know, doing a tour around the world, this is a tradition that has been carried on from generation to generation. When it comes to the Commonwealth, the royal family always make sure they touch base in different parts of the world.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand this idea of Commonwealth. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's reminiscent of the times when we were under colonial
Exactly.
rule.
I think it's a neo-colonial mentality for you to feel like you're still a part of the Commonwealth.
Still a part of the Commonwealth.
Okay.
That is still enriching the British after they have given you independence.
Okay, so I'm not going to shake that table, y'all. But the issue, what I have in mind is thinking about the issue of unity. There are a lot of countries that rely on this Commonwealth, that rely on the United Nations, that rely on groups such as this to make sure that they can move their countries forward. Maybe we are not relying on it as much as we
do, but the point is this, you see, we need to go out of that point whereby we know that there's somebody there who can call for aid when we do
exactly,
need it.
Which is why
it's sad that at this point, let's not go into all of that, but I clearly get where he comes from. It's first of all, it's reminiscent of that period. I mean, we're under a particular people, they let us go, but then, hey, we still be your
Then the queen is still the queen of the Commonwealth.
What?
I don't get it.
And do I hear beef? Struggle for,
do I hear beef?
Look,
if a member of the royal family called you to come and marry them, now you won't go.
I know.
Wait, a princess calls you to come and marry her.
This is what happened in Japan. The princess should step down. I love Japan.
Really?
The princess,
Mike,
the royalty,
you will so run.
Yeah.
If she's going to marry a commoner, she would have to step down from the throne. That's how it is in Japan.
Exactly.
So to marry you, she would step down?
She would step down.
She should not.
Chef V, really nice work. So far, so good in the kitchen today. Just for those who are tuning in, what is it we're making?
We're making pasta and pepper chicken.
And peppered chicken.
Yeah.
So when I got into the kitchen, all I could see was stew.
Everywhere stew.
So everywhere stew. And it's not stew you're making. So I'm saying stew a lot of times, just so that I can prove to people that I can still be, you know, one of those people that says stew and get it right. It's not working, is it? It's not working. So Chef V, what are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm making the pepper chicken.
Yeah.
I actually steamed it.
Okay.
And then got it fried. And right now, I fried the pepper and added the chicken inside.
So the pepper mix that was here earlier, what was in that mix?
You have the habanero pepper, and what they call the tatache.
Tatache.
Tatache,
Okay.
yeah.
And I can see some onions in there.
Yeah, some onions, yeah.
Any garlic? Any garlic?
Yeah, garlic and ginger.
Garlic. I can smell it. I can feel it. In fact, I'm going to tell them to take the cameras away so I can taste it soon enough. But those are the ingredients on your screen right now. Pasta, tomato puree, onions, garlic, salt, curry, and thyme. Fusili pasta and pepper chicken. Oh, I thought it was actually fucili. Is it fucili or fusili?
Fucili.
Fucili. Aha, yes,
It's-
my
it's
Italian.
Italian.
Yes, indeed. Yes, I know my pasta. Yes, and I'm really, really hoping to taste this before Mike gets here. So before he does, I'm going to be making sure that we... Okay, so the pasta, where is it? Where is it? Okay, show me the pasta, please. Show me the pasta.
This was parboiled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so how do I know if the pasta is done?
Right now it's not done. It's just parboiled.
It's parboiled.
Yeah.
So
you don't let it get too soft while parboiling.
okay, I thought you were going to say you have to taste it now. Didn't you understand the cue?
No, it's not,
let me take that question
It's not yet
again.
ready for.
So how do I know if it's done?
When it's done, it's done.
Oh, he's not entering my trap. But not to worry. I trust that it's going to taste amazing. And well, when it comes to Wake Up Nigeria, there's always so much in store. We have to take a short break now. But as soon as we come back, there's so much more. Welcome back. Now, research has shown that one of the biggest fears that many nurture when going into a long-term relationship, such as marriage, is domestic violence. Zuriel Olowe is here to talk about helping us understand the signs. You know, understanding this whole topic is a delicate one. It's a very sensitive one. Mm. But why is it that there are more and more cases being reported?
Well, basically because of the awareness of social media, because right now there is a campaign against domestic violence, because right now people are tired of getting battered. People are tired of losing their loved ones. People are tired of seeing their loved ones getting maimed, you know, getting amputated, losing an eye, or sometimes losing an important part of their body. I just said of a woman who actually lost uterus due to domestic violence. So people are tired about it, and it's time people talk about it. Okay, so based on everything you just said, I think we need to give a breakdown of what actually constitutes domestic violence. So I guess we're asking what is not domestic violence and what is domestic violence. Is it only physical? You have 4 or 5 categories of domestic violence. You have the verbal, you have the physical, you have the emotional, and you have the mental violence. Because people tend to focus more on the physical aspect of it, they tend to forget that there's the emotional one, which also damages the esteem of an individual. There's the verbal one, which also damages the essence of an individual. So you have an individual, either the man or the woman, going through this process or experiencing this, getting depressed. Once they get depressed, they get withdrawn. Once they get withdrawn, they get very angry, and they get to that point where they want to commit suicide. So you have had people who are in domestic violence or experiencing domestic violence, taking it to the extreme by committing suicide.
Okay, so I realize that you've mentioned between a man and a woman a lot of, you know, throughout what we've said here, but based on the breakdown that you said it could also include verbal abuse, what about the young people in the family? For instance, the verbal abuse of a parent towards a child.
The child. It's also domestic violence because now some parents believe that because you are my child, so I own you. I can control you. I can dictate what goes on in your life. I can dictate what you do. So when you do something that is wrong, they tend to use words that are damaging to the esteem of a child. They tend to use words that are damaging to the essence of that child. And once you damage the essence of an individual, the individual begins to battle with low self-esteem. Once that individual begins to battle with low self-esteem, that individual gets to the point where he or she feels nothing good can come out of me anymore. And once a person believes nothing good can come out of me anymore, the person becomes wayward. So it's a downslide of words. Words are strong. Words can make you, words can mar you. So when you say negative things continually to an individual, you are telling that individual that your essence for living is not worth it.
Okay, so when we started, we said we were trying to break down the signs. So in essence, it's possible to say that you would be preventing some cases of domestic violence if, for instance, you see the signs that this person or this partner I'm about to take on for long term could be a violent person. So how do we, pinpoint those signs?
Is this individual spontaneous at getting upset?
Okay.
When this person is angry, how does this person lash out? When this person is angry, what are the things this person says? Even when you are playing, because sometimes we tell people that no matter how fond you are to an individual, when you notice that at every slight thing that happens, this person raises his hand on you or an hand on you, you want to take caution to say, how does this person see me? Or what is this person's perspective about me? So a person jokingly slaps you.
Wow.
And you feel it is normal. You're having a discussion with someone, it leads to a misunderstanding or it leads to an argument. The person lashes out at you.
Okay.
You want to be cautious about this person, whether it is the male or it is the female. You really want to be cautious about this person.
There's a little simulation there on the screen of what could be described as domestic violence right now. And as you can see, that's basically the result of, these are real pictures of women who have been through cases of domestic violence, and they're finally speaking up. But the fact that they could have probably seen those signs beforehand, a lot of them probably have seen those signs beforehand, but they didn't do anything about it. They still went ahead to go into those relationships, to get locked down or tied to these people.
Yes.
So why is it, do you think, that people ignore those signs?
Now, you're also looking at the societal pressure on people to get married. You're looking at the fact that once they get married, they start having children. There is the blame game, or there is the unconscious situation where they tend to use their children as cover-up. So a woman gets married, a man decides to turn her to a punching bag. This is the same man that a military man will slap outside and he will go on his and prostrate and say, "Thank you, sir." And walks away. So this man turns into a punching bag, or most likely even it is the woman that, because we have men who have been beaten by their wives and they are keeping quiet about it because the society says you're a man, you cannot cry, keep quiet, man up, and every other thing. So you have that aspect of it playing out. You also have the aspect of a woman not being empowered.
I have to say thank you. I wish we could continue this conversation, but I really appreciate the fact that you've been able to pinpoint some things. I think people should take note of those signs that we talked about. And of course, please go online to get some more information about it. You never know, you might be getting in league with a partner who has some violent tendencies. Don't ignore the signs. Of course, Wake Up Nigeria is our hashtag. Use it, make your comments and contributions. And of course, we continue with today's program. We have yet another discussion, and Yomi has something very special in his hands right now, and very special guests from Huawei.
All right, thanks so much, Titi. Now, I have with me here in my hand a device. It's the Huawei Innova 3i. It's really, really cool. Nice and sleek. And really cool. Now, they recently launched this device in the Nigerian market. And the PR manager, Abiola Fagbayi, and also another rep is here this morning to talk to us about this phone. Now, this phone, once she handed it to me, I just looked at it, I was like, whoa, this is really, really sleek. But talk to us about the unique features that it has.
Unique features. So the Huawei Innova 3i is equipped with 4 AI artificial cameras. So two front cameras, 24 MP and 2 MP, as well as 2 dual rear cameras, which are 16 MP and 2 MP as well.
So this is a mobile phone that has 4 cameras?
Yes,
wow.
It has 4 cameras. And they are all equipped with artificial intelligence, which is basically if you take a picture in front of a plant, the camera has like cognitive skills where it's able to pick up the specific thing you're taking a photo of. So if there's a plant on the screen, it comes up with a flower image that shows you, so it's able to pick up on like...
So we'll know that this is a plant and differentiate it from, you know...
different objects, not just, you know, limited to plants, but over, you know, different, you know, from human features to just, you know, objects, basically.
So what's your target market for this? I mean, once you launch a phone in Nigeria, I mean, there's some expectations from you
I mean, the target market will be 25 to, you know, 25-year-olds upwards. You know, it's a very, you know, vibrant phone. That's obviously the key selling point is the camera. So it's basically people that are trendy, you know, that like to take pictures.
Put yourself on Instagram, go on Fleek and stuff like that.
Exactly, so basically.
Very nice. Okay, so so you expect that, of course, young people are going to buy this phone and, you know, also give it out as gifts, you know, at Christmas and stuff like that. Now, this particular phone, the unique devices, apart from, you know, the cameras, are there any other features that you
I mean, it also has the Huawei Kirin 710 processor, which is one of the fastest ones. Basically, it gives you like a seamless experience when you're like from playing games to actually even doing work. So it's not actually just limited to the young audience. It's also for older people that are trying to do business, you know, without any interruptions, basically.
One of the things that you told me was that this particular one that you have in your hand, you've had it for 48 hours. And it's still on 48%.
Yes, but I would have to say it's on 48% because there's been minimal work going on.
Right, okay.
But it's also still, the battery life is also still good as well. You can take pictures, do things, and, you know, still have your battery running for long periods of time.
Okay, so where can I get this phone now? I mean, now it's been launched officially. It's actually trending on Twitter right now. I saw it. And so where can I get the phone?
So for the first like few months, the Nova 3i will be available on Jumia as well as all slot stores across Nigeria. So people can actually go, and if you actually buy the phone the first month, you actually get you know, free vouchers. This is on from slots, as well as also gifts from Huawei.
So what should we expect from this phone and from its launch in Nigeria?
Actually, you know, this is Huawei. We are doing a long-term business in Nigeria since 1999. And for the mobile business, which are come back in this year in Nigeria. So, you know, we want to provide the best phone in Nigeria for the Nigerian consumers. This phone, we want that everybody can take the picture by themselves and can show in the Instagram, Facebook, all the social media to show all the people they have the happiness and high technology about Huawei.
Yeah, really, really good. So how affordable is this phone? Is one of the things, you know, because I keep collecting the phone from you. I don't want you going back with it, you know. So how affordable is this?
I mean, the Huawei, it retails for 105,000 naira, but then customers can also expect to, you know, it's basically you get like artificial intelligence, 4 cameras, as well as 128 gigabyte storage space.
So 105,000
yes,
for this.
Exactly.
But it's really, really nice. The screen size is what, 5.5?
6.3.
6.3, okay, wow.
It's a 6.3 screen. So it gives you like a bigger display.
It's light, you know, and it comes in like 4 colors.
So it comes in 3 colors. So it's this is the iris purple. It comes in pearl white as well as black.
You guys, can you see this phone? This is my phone. And I'm going to be going on a commercial break now. Of course, we'll come back and continue about the features of this phone and, of course, more on Wake Up Nigeria. All right, I still have with me here my special Huawei Innova 3i phone. And it's, what did you call this? The iris purple. Iris purple color. And it comes in
3 colors.
3
so
other colors
black,
as well.
Pearl white as well as the iris purple.
Yeah, so I have, of course, joining me this morning as well, the country manager for the mobile devices and consumer products, Mike Zhu, also joining us this morning. So talk to us. Now, one of the things that, you know, people complain about mobile phones, especially smartphones, is that after a few months or like a year, it begins to slow down. So talk to us about the processing power of the device.
So with Huawei devices, we tend to focus more on, like, you know, the devices itself. It's not just the exterior as most, you know, other people do. So with the Kirin 710 processor, it's been trained to obviously, you know, withstand time, basically, So that's how we like stand out from competitors. Our products tend to have longer life, you know, a longer lifespan, you know, for work. So the Kirin has basically been, you know, put in to obviously manage all the devices on it. Sorry, all the functions, key features on it. Yeah. So
exactly. So I'm just looking at it now, and you know, seeing all the things that it comes with. I mean, it's really fast. I can see obviously that it's really fast. The battery power is great, and also the fact that, you know, this is the kind of thing where once you charge it, you can go, you know, 1 or 2 days without, you know, having to charge it once again. So talking about the price, again, it's 105,000.
105,000 naira.
And of course, it retails in all the stores.
Yeah, and all slot stores for the first few months. And then in the coming months, we'll expand to other major retailers in like Computer Village, you know, Saka Tinubu, and other parts of Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay, are there any other things that we expect from Huawei? I mean, you've been in Nigeria for some years, and of course, you expect to be here much longer than this. So talk to us about any other products that, you know, we're looking at as well.
Okay, you know, this is a whole Huawei device business. We just come back again. So we have a long-term plan to launch so many great phone in Nigeria market. So for example, now we launched the Nova 3i. In the future, we launched the Y9 and Mate 20 Pro, and also we launched all the Wi-Fi Lite and the new Y series in next year Q1. So we will launch a huge, and we will invest a lot of budget to let all the Nigerian people to enjoy the Huawei mobile in the future.
I love it. So once you pay your 105,000, you told me I'm going to get a voucher.
Yes, you get a 10,000 naira voucher.
So what can I do with the 10,000 naira voucher?
I mean, it's a shop, so it'll either be a ShopRite voucher or a Jumia voucher that you can use to buy anything you want.
Okay.
As well as, you know, the first month, the people that buy it early also get like gifts from Huawei. So it'll be Huawei accessories, like, you know, we have Bluetooth speakers that we're giving out, as well as other Huawei accessories. So.
Very nice, very nice. So it's the Innova 3i. It's trending right now on Twitter. So you can check it out. There are photographs of course, other features if you want to find out more about the phone. If you're a techie person that really, really needs to find out about the phone, just find out the reviews. The reviews are great online. I've seen them on Twitter as well. Really, really great. Really exciting phone. Yes, I like it. It's nice. So it's the Huawei Innova 3i, ladies and gentlemen, and it's really, really cool. Thank you so much for joining us, Abiola and Mike this morning. And we're heading over to Mike, who is on standby with testimony.
All right, you had that performance much earlier, and let's talk to him about what he's been doing. Man, this is your bling, yeah. I never seen anything. I don't know if the camera still was here. How are you doing testimony? I'm fine. So what's up? What's been up with you after you just released Jehovah video? Yeah. Jehovah, but the single has been like around for quite a very long time. Why did the video take so long to come out?
First of all, I want to say big thanks to all my fans and my people, my lovely ones that have encouraged me, you know. Yeah. The reason why the video is still long, because, you know, this is this is gospel.
Okay.
You know, it's not like the other side. So you want the song to spread first to the right place before you. So sometimes I just feel like sometimes when you drop material, like powerful material that have not really spread, you know, and someone like me, I have to say that I'm just coming up, so I need time for people to digest my style of music.
I like that. Why do you say you're coming up? Why do you say so? Because people don't like to be referred. People don't like to be referred as upcoming. No,
because
and all of
I can still get more bigger. So I'm just starting. So this is just the beginning.
You know, that's a nice way to look at it, because somebody starts up and like, nah, don't call me upcoming. That means I'm a small guy. Okay, but then now the video has been released for like 2-3 days now. How has the response been to the video?
Oh God,
wonderful video, I must say, by the way. Nice shots and all of that.
Yeah,
how's the response been?
In 3 days we have over 40,000 views on YouTube, and he's doing well, and now he's breaking records. So
now this is something I want to talk about. A number of people have spoken about gospel videos that display wealth. That isn't it taking it away from what the gospel should be? What would you have to say about that? Because this video is quite, it displays affluence. You know, there's that, that you know, the idea behind the video is that, look, hey, because of God, I have the swag and all of that. But then no people could come out and say videos like this are, you're passing the message behind the gospel is not supposed to be that affluent and all of that. What do you have to say about that?
What I have to say about that is the people that are talking about it are the same people watching the other side video. So when you say Christian, when we say We are Christian. It's our lifestyle. It's not a religion. So, and it depends what they are saying, what they have in their mind. Because I serve a worldly God. God that is rich, God that can make you big.
So private jet,
if the others
is that a Lamborghini or a Chevy?
Yeah.
Inside this is too much. This is gospel. Show us Bible. Move along the street and.
But the same people that are saying all these things, the same people condemning them. Condemn, oh, why it's so boring? And one of the things that the devil does nowadays takes our people, use wrong picture to take our people away. So if it's by picture, we have to give them the nice picture they want to see.
You have to give them.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. Moving forward, let's run up with this. What testimony, what do you have for your fans out there? What should they watch out? What should they expect from you?
Yeah, more quality things from Testy Jaga. More quality videos, more quality songs that can stand anywhere in the world.
Is there any plan for an album coming out very soon?
No, but let's look at next year. But more video, more material.
Next year, more materials, more video. Good. Let's head over to the kitchen, but we have Yomi, Titi, and Uncle Chef V there, while myself and Testimony will join them very soon. But let's feel the video beat and then we head to the kitchen.
Listen, you make them like to see, you make them talk, you make them dance to ya, you make them, what a merciful God, you are, testimony with testify, we call you different name like, call you Jehovah Nisi, and we call you Jehovah Jireh, and we call you Jehovah Eloi, me papa me. Let me tell you this circle, I call you Lord, Jehovah Ginger. I call him Jehovah Swagger. I call him Jehovah Bashiri, cause I'm not Bashiri. Never mind me up. Yeah. You gave me life, you give me peace. I wonder what I did that makes you love me like this. So, oh Lord, oh. You gave me life, you give me peace. I can't deny what you did.
Very nice, very nice. That's Mr. Jaga there. Really.
Jehovah Ginger.
Swagger.
Swagger. Wow.
Very nice.
I love it. Okay, so thank you so much for that performance and thanks for coming back to the show.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this, your bling bling.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's
not easy at all. I think I need shades to block myself from it. Chef V has been on fire.
Yeah, so talk to us about this nice looking meal.
What we have here is
dish. Yeah.
Pasta and pepper chicken. We have a salad here for garnish. And how we achieve this? What did I do?
Okay, what did you do to the carrots?
How did you
okay,
do that?
There's like a sharpener.
Okay.
Where you put the carrot and then.
Oh right.
Oh, so you just sharpen the carrot.
Yeah, that's how you
like a pencil, right?
Okay. So
anyway, Testimony is international now, so all this kind of international.
This thing doesn't get my attention much. I should prefer my Amalati, but it's good.
Yes,
It's fine.
Give us the testimony of the food.
Hallelujah.
Please, give us.
Testify of.
Yes,
even the face alone is very gingericious and swagalicious.
Okay. All right.
All right. So while that is going on,
I
want to say our thank yous on the show.
A big thank you to our friends at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
And of course, for last place for never doing my hair.
Really?
Or paying attention to the ladies all the time. It's fine.
You never allow him to do your hair.
It's fine. No more beef for Fola. He's my guy.
For last place, we appreciate you. And of course, everyone that's been on the show today. We had a packed show today.
Yes, we
did. It's been a wonderful Wednesday.
I didn't get my Huawei phone.
Why?
But they promised
that. All right, but it looked very slick.
They said I should pay half.
Wow.
I should bring half.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be one of the people shaking that table with you. But I do know that we're going to have a great show tomorrow.
Yes, we will. At 7 a.m., don't forget. Thank you so much, Testimony Jaga, for joining us this morning.
What did you think?
Beautiful.
Beautiful? You like it? You sure?
Tastes good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well done, Chef.
All yours.
See you tomorrow.
Take care.